Gotcha. I have a quick question because I know we've been chatting. I don't know what you have to do. I don't want to hold you.
No, I'm good. We got as much time as you need, G.
Yay. Okay. Awesome. Um, so I've been going back and forth with this concept. And you mentioned bringing my son along with my journey,
Uh,
on my journey. And so,
but it's not your journeys. You're introducing him to his own journey because
right.
we can never make somebody be us, especially our children. That just breeds instant rejection and resistance to it.
So that kind of is a portion of the answer to this next question. With me being aware of food and the diet, and where in America he is saturated by the standard American diet. At first, when I started this, I took a lot of stuff off of his plate because I'm like, if I'm gonna be more conscious about what I'm eating, you're gonna be more conscious about what you're eating too. Like
Well,
I
that's right
can't.
though. That's right. You just
Right.
gotta make the meals tasty. If you're gonna give him something else, you gotta give him something else that matches what he was having before, or beats it.
Well, right. But see, it now it's I because I'm not in my own space and I don't
Yeah,
have
yeah,
the only influence. It's like that kind of struggle right there for that to be maintained. And he doesn't understand because he's slowly becoming conditioned to understand that this is what you do and this is okay, as opposed to where I was initially trying to go with it. So I read one article, but I don't see anything else in regards to doing fruit fast for kids. And so I was wanting to know like your thoughts on that, if you have any content, any type of literature. Because a lot of some of that stuff is not necessarily um, posted on mainstream search engines, if that makes sense.
right.
But it's more so ancient practices that people have started to kind of bring up and circulate. And it's something that I'm not thinking about trying, but I'm interested in knowing more about.
But I think it's a good idea. The key is how much resistance are you willing to take? That's the thing. From what I've experienced of, from what I've experienced of children, and you're dealing with the food thing and not giving them stuff, you got to either start that very young. You have to start it very young, or you got to be willing to face like large resistance from them.
Like a part of him is down with it because he's asked me before, he's watched me do water fast for days at a time, and he was really intrigued by the entire process, asking me how I felt and just really in tune with it. And he asked me, like, Mom, can I do the next one with you? And I'm like, oh, like, I don't. A part of me was like, yeah, why not? But that it's like I'm still, some of my parenting is being unprogrammed from like the Western common way of doing things. No, you should never do that with your kids. But a
Right,
part of me is like, why not?
right.
What am I doing that's worse than what's already happening?
But
And
it's a beautiful thing that he actually wanted to, or he volunteered it. So that's powerful. If he still has that attitude towards it, then certainly grow with that.
right. And I'm definitely all for that, but I would face so much adversity if my mom knew I fasted my son. That program mind, that's child abuse. Why would you do that? You're starving him. Because she even freaks out when I do my water fast. She tells the whole family like I'm starving myself, I'm trying to be skinny, and everything it's all self destruction. They have no idea what I'm doing, even though I tell them what this is for. This is what they see because this is what their program causes them to. This is their lenses that they're seeing, and I get it. I just don't know, like you said, with the resistance, how much I'm willing to go through, and then I can't be home working like I do to really manage some of that. But it's like I feel this need to. He's asking, I'm doing it too. I'm like, why not? So
So you're doing it now.
Yeah, well, no, not actively right now. I've been going kind of like on and off. So I've been doing water fast, and then I've been doing mono diet fast, where I'm consuming the same thing at the end of the day for like a week. And he's been seeing me kind of go through these phases, and he's really interested in even like intermittent. He asked me about intermittent. Like I could wait till noon and then I'll eat fruit, and I'm like, I'm so with that. I like exploded with excitement when he asked me about that. Like, of course you can
How
do that.
recently ago did he ask you?
This was like about a month ago,
That's
probably.
nice. That's recent.
Yeah, it was right before I went back to work actually, because when everybody was quarantined and we were staying at home, I was really doing, the strictly water fast and stuff then, and he was watching me and was just really interested.
But I think it will be much more effective when you get your own space to do it, when you don't have to be around other influences for sure.
Yeah.
But you could still work out something. You could still work out something into your current daily situation. But I'm not sure how often they be offering food there and whatnot.
Maybe I could just like, I don't know, use this space to be creative and create a system that could maybe help other parents like me.
Right.
Because there has to
Well,
be a solution.
right.
I
And
just
again, it
maybe
all
need to
just
get out
depends
this
on the
headspace.
circumstances. Because right
Yeah.
now, we we don't even have to get the young one to fast because he only eats mono meals anyway. He won't eat mixed meals. He will only have one thing at a time, whether it be wild rice, whether it be quinoa, whether it be
Right.
fried plantain, whether it be a banana. And he doesn't eat much variety. So out of those four things, that's pretty much what he will eat. Or plantain chips, occasionally, you know, like he'll eat plantain chips from the store. And if we get the type of chocolate, like he will eat the chocolate, obviously. But that's it, and he's not into eating anything. And if you try and give him anything else, he will reject it vehemently and he will not touch it. We don't force him to, you know.
Wait, is this a kid here that you guys are caring for? This is your kid?
Yes,
Wow. How old is he?
he's 4 now,
Oh, wow.
but he literally won't eat anything else other than what he wants.
That's awesome.
And it's good that he's been conditioned to eat good things. So the
Right.
earlier it starts, the better. Now he could easily go a day without eating anything, easily. He would ask for it, of course, because he's used to getting the food. But if we weren't to get it, he could go on easy.
Wow. Yeah.
And it just depends on, again, where you are, who's around, the energetic environment you're in, the child's willfulness to participate. Yeah, because you can compromise. They may not want to go all the way into a water fast, but they may be willing to do, okay, I'm only going to eat one meal at 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. or 5. And in every other part of the day, I'm only going to either drink tea, water, juice, or a smoothie. That's a compromise rather than having all types of different things throughout the day. I'm not sure if that's how your son eats, but that's just as an example, according to
Right.
what people say the common American food intake is.
Right. Right.
So, yeah, you just got to get creative with it and work with your environment. Don't work against the environment and create unnecessary hassle for yourself or for your son.
You know what? Like I needed to hear that because I'm so stubborn. And I'm such a rebel. Like I'm such a rebel when I see something that doesn't. I'm like, I'm not gonna conform. F that. I'm gonna do
Right.
me. But it's just not.
But you
It's
can still
not
have that
conducive.
nonconformist feeling inside of
Right.
yourself, but you don't have to let them know. You can just let that be your own little secret, like Clark Kent. And then,
That's
you're
very
super,
true.
you're super. You just got that inside of you, but nobody else has to know. And that way they don't
Right.
have a weapon against you.
Right. Right. Just don't create unnecessary battles. That's what I need to be more mindful of. Just be more mindful of that. This was good. I needed all of this.